morning, or whatever time of day you watch this. We're going live, so good morning. Isn't it the most glorious and beautiful of mornings? So I was going to go in my garden this morning and come out live from the garden, but I've been doing so many jobs that I couldn't find a clear space. So we're inside, but knowing it's glorious outside. So good morning. So last week I was a little bit late with my practices because I was doing something else, but we're back at 8. So pop it in your diaries. And we're going to start today in a seat. So I always recommend sitting on a cushion or a folded blanket or towel, something you can just let the hips lift it off the ground. And what you do is just wriggle towards the front edge of whatever it is you're sitting on. So then the pelvis can just start to tilt, and you can try and let the knees drop a little bit lower than the hips. You don't have to be cross-legged, you can be however you want. So just finding your seat and then letting the eyes close just for a moment, just to fully arrive for these 10 minutes. Just give yourself the courtesy of allowing yourself to arrive in this space. So just take a moment to drop down through your body, feel the sit bones, feel your bum on your seat. And just give yourself permission just to drop down. Just notice if you're kind of holding yourself up. So just drop down into your seat. Be aware of your body and any sensations in your body this morning. And then becoming aware of your breath, just taking a few conscious breaths. And then when you're ready, blinking your eyes open, give the shoulders a bit of a roll. And I'm going to take the arms up. If you've got tight shoulders, keep it soft. If they're okay, reach it up. And we're going to have a wriggle. So you're going to reach up through your left arm and then reach up through your right and just kind of move in that way. I was thinking like climbing up. I was going to say a rope ladder. I would never have the strength to do that. But in my mind's eye, I am climbing with strength. So just, you can take it as big or as small as you want to. Just bringing that movement into the ribs, into the waist. If your shoulders are tight, how can you relax your shoulders here? Okay, let's take another couple of movements in that way. And then spread your fingers wide, wriggle your fingers and take the arms out. Give the shoulders a bit of a roll. And then release the arms down to the ground. Just check in with your neck. Monday morning, so what have you been doing all weekend? So I can feel the gardening in my shoulders and in my neck. So when you're feeling into your neck, trying to move with awareness, not just whopping your head around, and closing the eyes so you can feel in. And then when you're ready, just coming back through center and slowly lifting the head up if it's down. Give the shoulders a roll. I'm going to take the arms out wide again. Lift them up, spread your fingers, open up your palms, and then take a twist to the right. So take both arms out wide, bring the hands down. Let's bring left hand to left knee. So right fingertips behind you, just an open twist. Relax the shoulders and just have a little wriggle in and out, so easing the body rather than forcing it into a shape, just easing in and out. And then it might feel nice to bring left hand to the right knee. Just take it a little bit deeper if that feels right. If it doesn't, take it back to the left knee. So relaxing the shoulders. And then we'll inhale, come through center, take the arms out wide, reach them up. And then exhale to the left. So right hand to right knee, left fingertips behind you. Try not to kind of collapse in your spine here. So lifting up and out of your seat. Shoulders drawing down, so there's resistance. The spine lifts, but the rest of the body is grounding down. So a little bit of movement in and out here. And then see how it feels to bring right hand to the left knee. And again, you can have movement, and if it doesn't feel good, take your hand back. And then bring it back through center, take the arms out wide, reach them up. And then exhale, bringing the arms down. Okay, so we're going to take the legs out in front of us. So if you've got tight hamstrings, I'm not asking you to straighten your legs. If your legs feel okay, you can push out through the heels, but if your legs are tight, keep the knees soft. Okay, we're going to bring the right knee in. We're going to squeeze it in towards your chest and then send it out long. And do the same with the left leg, squeezing it in and sending it out long. Take that once more on each side, squeezing in. Okay, and then we're going to bring the right knee back in, but this time bring the foot to the floor. Let me turn around. Okay, so left leg is out straight-ish. So if your hamstrings feel fine, you can energize the leg by pushing out through the heel, but just be mindful not to lock your knee. Okay, so we're going to bring our left hand behind us and kind of have a bit of a recline. So a little bit of a recline backwards. And with your right foot firmly on the floor, we're going to take the right arm up. And as we exhale, we're going to bend the elbow, bring it down to the inside of your knee. And then inhale to reach up. So we exhale, bring the elbow down. And inhale, reach up. Take that a couple more times. You can take it fast or slow. If you are familiar with the Kapalabhati breath, that pumping exhale, you could take that here with a, if you want to. I'm going to do that. Okay. And the next time you bring that elbow down, I'm going to bring it to the inside of the knee and just push into the leg. And then push the leg into the hand. And then maybe just twist a little bit more, look over your left shoulder. Maybe slide that hand in a little bit closer towards your bum so you can sit up a little bit taller. Breathing into your tummy. And again, if you feel stiff, you can ease in and out here. So whatever works for you this morning. We'll take one more breath. And then unwind, send the legs out long. Squeeze the left leg in, send that leg out, right leg in, send it out, and then left leg in this time, holding it in. And we'll bring the right hand behind, so we're turning away from the bent leg. We can take that left arm up. So option to just move up and down in your own time. If you want to use some Kapalabhati breath, if you're doing this in the morning, it's a great breath. So that big exhale, forget about the inhale will just happen. So it's a pumping action. And then when you exhale next, bring that elbow down, find that resistance. So pushing the arm into the leg into the arm. Maybe you twist a little bit, turn over to look over the right shoulder. Maybe you ease in and out, depending on how your body's feeling in this moment right now. Okay, and then coming back through center, sending left leg out, bring the right leg in, squeeze it in. Send that leg out, squeeze the left leg in, and send it out. Take a couple of ankle circles with the legs, with the ankles, both directions. And then we'll come to hands and knees. Let's take a couple of rounds of cat-cow. So knees are hip distance apart, wrists underneath the shoulders are a little bit in front. And make sure your hands aren't too close together. Take your hands nice and wide. Okay, so we drop the belly to inhale. Bring your chest forward, so if you can lengthen up through the back of the neck, through the crown of the head. And as you exhale, pushing away from the ground, drawing the tummy muscles in and up, spreading through the back of the shoulder blades. And just deciding whether you want to move slowly to articulate your spine, or whether you take it slightly less articulated and move a little bit faster with your breath. So whatever serves you in this moment. But we'll just take another couple of rounds. Having the feet firmly pushing into the ground. Make this the last one. And as you exhale, we'll send it down towards child pose. You can take your knees wide, big toes together. Sink the chest down towards the ground, the forehead. You can use your hands underneath your head. And if this feels rubbish in your hips, it's not for everybody, so this should feel quite nice. Just lift your bum up and come onto your forearms and let the head hang down. So just find the shape that works for you and let your body sink. Let your hips relax, let your shoulders relax. Feel the contact of your body with the ground underneath you. And then notice your breath, those 3 conscious breaths. And then when you're ready, we'll slowly walk the hands in towards your body. Bring yourself into a seat. Give the shoulders a roll. And we bring our hands together. So we bow the head to the hands, mind to the body. See what positive feelings are coming out of you right now and see if you can take them into the rest of your day. Namaste. Thank you so very much. Enjoy the sunshine and have a great day. Thank you.